then we learn more. So then we design the marketing untuk memperkenalkan Pascal, then slowly orang boleh faham, oh okay, this is about anak-anak muda yang masuk Pascal. So I think we need collaboration because I don't think satu company sebesar mana pun boleh cope dengan production yang baik setiap in every single production. That's one.
Right. So rasanya Astro tak akan bias. Because Astro also buat produce menerbitkan film sendiri kan under Astro Shaw. I mean, then I mean sometimes I rasa resources are limited. So kalau let's say independent producers out there nak datang ke Astro, Khai, will you give the kind of same treatment, the same care untuk, you know, sometimes film kecil tak besar, you know, Pascal is film besar, it's big budget and you know, yeah.
Yeah, we are open. First, like we mentioned earlier, macam Izham mentioned earlier, yang the story must be unique. It must be something yang kita rasa, oh, I think penonton would be interested. I think that's very very important. We also feel yang ada masanya kita perlu belanja kecil, ada masanya kita perlu belanja besar. So the cost of production will have to vary. We did a lot of experiment dulu. I think ada beberapa kali kerana we picked up beberapa filem yang dibuat khas untuk Astro First, tapi kita rasa cerita ni menarik, let's try and push it untuk layar lebar. So kita berdepan dengan beberapa criticism, tapi yang penting kita ingin memperkenalkan kepada penonton ramai yang ada jenis-jenis filem dan cerita-cerita yang perlu diketengahkan. But we can't afford to spend so much, so let's spend small. It's okay. Kadang-kadang kita terasa yang every film kena mahal dan itu mungkin menambat ataupun it hold back a lot of good stories.
Izham?
You can make money from the big films and you also can make money from the smaller film, tapi kena pandai jaga cost lah kan. Everybody nak berniaga kan, so we can't be making films that lose money because then it doesn't lead to anything and a lot of disappointed people. But go back to the big films, macam all these blockbuster yang dulu yang started with Hantu Kat Lima yang pecah 30 million, and then you have Munafik, and then you have Pascal. Pascal was incredible because at that scale, memang you need all these partners because it's quite a risk, you know. So you have Dato, you have GSC, you have Granatum, you have Multimedia, and you guys at Astro Shaw. So those things spread the risk kan. And then of course, don't forget in recent years, tahun lepas adalah tahun animasi Malaysia. Yeah, 3 films all became very big, but and all in that sense, well, except for Tuan Haji, who was our Walt Disney of Malaysia, who can do it by himself. Bobo Boy worked with Astro, and then we worked closely with Wow Animation, you know, to make Agent Ali the movie. So I think benda ni collaboration is very very very, it is a preferred way of doing things to get to that scale, untuk berani. Kalau tak semua tak berani kot. Of course Tuan Haji is one of the kind lah. That one have to tabik him lah.
Last year
he has led the way for all of us lah. Tapi we kalau kita collaboration, kita spread the risk. Bila kita spread the risk, we won't get burned lah if a movie doesn't do too well. But also it means that sebab saya ataupun Astro ataupun Infinitus, we have only a pool of money that we can work with. If we spread the risk, then we can make more films. So we can make a slate. Bila kita make a slate, jadi kita tak risky sebab kita ada 3-4 filem instead of just film we putting everything on kan. So kita 3-4 filem je, it's not so risky. It's very very important. And also collaboration too, different partners have different strengths. Macam you know, for example, okay lah, go back to Sangka. You know, you have Astro Shaw strength, you have of course Infinitus strength, we have MM2, we have us. So everybody got got their roles to play, and so you can ride on everybody's strengths. And actually, we learned a lot from the other partners during that experience of Sangkar. So that helped us when we launched Agent Ali the movie. Actually, banyak benda yang kita belajar. Kita tengok, wah, pakai dia orang kita pakai lah. so Agent Ali the movie is also like it's one of the things that tadi kita borak pasal story, production, marketing, investor kan. And I told you story tu kadang-kadang tak sure, ya ke tak. Tapi when the amazing Wow Animation and Usama Zaid pitch us the film Agent Ali the movie, I rasa panic juga tau. Dia cakap dari awal lagi dia nampak ini memang bagus lah. Tak pernah, selalu ada was-was kan. Ini kalau bagus maybe we didn't see anything lah. So in the end we realised that dia punya storytelling memang bagus, but they were riding on the IP that's very very strong, and the fact that the 2 animation movies before that dah build the market. So we felt that this is a very very important movie that we should make lah. And of course, as you know, Agent Ali did extremely well lah. So that is a collaboration that's needed. But macam Dato' Khai cakap and also Gaya cakap, you can also do this on a smaller scale. You can do this on a movie that you feel that okay, I can only spend 500,000 on the production cost. Therefore, my margin needs to be this. So in order to get that, okay, let's work with all these different partners. The scary thing is you do it alone. Kalau you buat seorang and it doesn't work, then in the end you're the only one left lah. So I think big scale, small scale, always look for collaboration. Doesn't have to be the big broadcast companies. Can be the smaller ones. Can be marketing partners. Can be sponsors and all that. So then I think it's okay. And also one last point I wanted to make. Sebab kita boleh collaboration sekarang ni nowadays, but I think all of us have jointly realized that film ni sebenarnya we don't really compete with one another. We don't release Astro and Primus don't really release 2 films at the same time. We always space it out. So if we space it out, we can always collaborate on each other's films. That also goes across for all partners. In that case, we can help the industry all grow together.
I think okay. Sekarang ni on Facebook Live, I tengok banyak soalan. Tapi I think also because everybody ada different level of pengalaman kan. Dari seorang penerbit, pengalaman kita berbeza, dan ada juga penerbit baru yang nak tanya. I think some of the interesting things like macam okay, what do you define what is sesuai for production? Okay, I just give some of the more interesting questions. So if I don't read your name out because sometimes I rabun sikit. Can you share what is a good film project and a combination? What's a combination? What's a good for you lah? What do you think? Because you guys green light, something to think about. And then ada juga tanya macam untuk Astro dan Primework bagaimana nak bekerjasama, JV dia tak clear. Macam mana I think orang masih tak faham apa makna dia kolaborasi, rasanya people macam confused. Oh, mungkin kalau I pergi dengan Astro akan sebagai seorang penerbit yang baru dan tak ada duit, tapi ada idea, dia orang akan datang, dia akan ambil semua. Lepas tu, what happens to me? Apakah idea saya? What will happen to me? And I think tiap-tiap penerbit who are not as big and independent, dia akan selalu rasa macam tu lah. What will happen to my project? Especially yang everybody so big macam Astro dengan Primus get involved in it.
Ada 2 soalan situ ya.
Yes.
So, the project yang sebut what is a good project? Maybe if mungkin saya suka nak bercakap tentang Polis Evo. The reason when Polis Evo was first presented, it was presented from our in-house team members. Joel waktu tu line producer untuk Astro Shaw, line producer dan producer untuk Astro Shaw. Dan dia waktu tu sebut yang kata okay, we have an idea, we don't know whether it's going to work. Tapi pada waktu tu kita rasa the gut instinct was strong. Bila dia kata cerita pasal watak 2 polis ni, seorang yang macam ni, seorang yang macam ni, kita rasa macam wah, it's getting there. And then it helps sebab Joel belajar filem, dia faham penceritaan dalam sebuah filem, watak-watak is clear, dan the journey for the two characters is also very clear. So itu membantu sangat. So I think that's one step that all producers must remember. Bila dia pitch, story, characters and the story arc must be clear. Kemudian pada waktu tu kita merasakan yang I think we need to put our backs into this project. Kerana kita rasa this can be our tentpoles or our signature films that boleh ada franchise yang berlanjutan. And then of course we did well. Polisi Iwo 1, watak-wataknya cantik dan sebagainya, penerimaan penonton juga bagus. Then we did Polisi Iwo 2. Polisi Iwo 2, we were very confident, blazing fire, kita masuk, kita kata okay, let's go for it. Are you guys still there?
Yeah, we're listening.
It was too quiet. I thought.
Tak. Sekejap tak, maksudnya kita tak.
So in Polisi Iwo 2, we felt very confident. We go in and say, okay, let's make another one. Joel said, I need more money because I can't afford to have Toyota Light Ace, Evo car tak boleh kejar Toyota Light Ace. Those kind of stuff. So you need more guns, you need more stuff. Then, of course, at that time, Astro started to embark with our Nusantara project. So we said, okay, let's use Polisi Iwo and find partners in Indonesia and try and bring this to Indonesia. Share the success stories of Malaysia, Polisi Iwo in Malaysia, dan kita boleh kongsi sama. So, but then we did. The production was good, everything was fine. So ceritanya, lakonan, everything was fine. Sampai pada masa kita release trailer. Apabila kita release trailer tu, kita lupa satu hal. Dan ini it's a very good lesson for me yang I want to share with everyone. Di mana kita ada kalanya masih tidak mengenal penonton kita sendiri. Misalnya dalam Polisi Iwo 2, watak antagonisnya yang utama seorang penganut ajaran sesat. Tapi malangnya apa yang kita terlepas pandang ialah wardrobe yang digunakan. Yang mirip dan mengandaikan seolah-olah dia mewakili kumpulan agama tertentu ataupun kumpulan agama yang ataupun ramai orang berpakaian seperti itu, dan kita portray dia sebagai seorang watak jahat dalam filem pengganas dan sebagainya. So we were faced dengan satu masalah besar. We were about to release, kita release the trailer and then get bombarded. Dan pada waktu itu, the first thing I did was I said, okay, kita merujuk kepada orang-orang pandai agama. So we seek the help of muftis, termasuk Datuk Dr. Zul sekarang ni yang Menteri Agama sekarang ni, dan beliau dengan baik hati dan I think he's such an amazing person, give us the time and dia kata okay, saya perlu menonton filem ini seluruhnya bersama dengan beberapa panel yang dijemput, and he watched the film and then he said okay, he will write an article or pandangannya terhadap film. But then it helped pacify ataupun meredakan suasana. Tapi what we learn is that kita ada kalanya rasa yang sebagai pembikin kita lupa sentimen ataupun psikologi penonton yang di luar sana. Psikografik itu yang kita terlepas pandang. Aspirasi mereka apa, selain daripada kita cuma tahu okey, bilangan penonton di mana-mana, tapi psikografik analysis yang kita terlepas pandang itu did a lot of damage to us. Saya rasa malangnya untuk Polisi Iwo 2 itu, Polisi Iwo 2 ramai yang tidak menonton atau tidak mencapai apa yang kita harapkan. Kerana waktu itu kita bersemangat besar. We were aiming to break all the records, but we didn't. But nevertheless, it's a good film. And most importantly, it was a very good lesson for us.
Itu pengajaran lah dari segi pemasaran dan dari segi pengisian. Sometimes that's why collaboration juga important kan. Sometimes in that sense, as filmmakers we don't realize it. Izham, you look like you're going to say something about maybe talk about collaborations. You dah involved dalam banyak kolaborasi. Some people are not very clear. How can collaborasi work?
Oh, okay. Dia beberapa cara kita boleh kolaborasi dari segi investment dalam filem tu. Jadi kita masuk sebagai co-producer lah atau co-investor. Kita boleh juga kolaborasi dari segi kalau dari segi syarikat broadcaster, kita boleh memberikan marketing dan promosi. Dan kita boleh decide lah macam mana kita kolaborasi, what are the details kan. So we can help in that sense lah. Sometimes kita boleh kolaborasi dari segi pemasaran ataupun distribution. So dia banyak benda-benda ekosistem dalam filem ni, daripada cerita, funding, marketing, distribution, semua ni kita boleh cari partner-partner nak kolaborasi. Jadi for example, sometimes we like a title so much that we want to do both marketing and distribution and also invest. That's us lah. Sometimes kita kata, kita rasa kita ada budget cuma untuk memberi marketing saja. Then okay lah, then it's up to the initial producer to decide dia nak join ke, dia nak ke, dia tak nak ke kan. So those are the kind of collaborations lah. Tapi itu penting kalau buat sendiri tu yang saya agak risau, siapa kat luar sana buat sendiri tu yang sometimes also we also have a context with orang yang buat secondary punya sales. For example, kalau nak jual selepas di panggung wayang, nak jual ke Netflix ke, iFlix ke View atau mungkin airlines atau negara lain, Mediacorp ke apa ke, kita pun ada contact. Dan not just us lah, a lot of people ada contact. So you need a partner who can also help you to market your movies after the theatre.
Dan sekarang ni, Gaya, maybe a little advice for independent producers wanting to work dengan syarikat-syarikat besar seperti Astro dengan Primeworks kolaborasi?
So again, I think all the points have been covered. Tapi for us as producers, independent producers, I think the lesson that we learn is that we could be really good at our job, which is producing. Tapi sometimes we need the advice of the bigger guys as well as other partners. It doesn't necessarily.
Sorry, Gaya, your lines just went off.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. If we're just looking at all partners, not necessarily just Astro Shaw dengan Primeworks Studios, but when we collaborate, what happens is kita dapat pandangan of a third party. I think that's very important because sometimes we are too into our own project, so sometimes kita passionate about our project, so we feel very strongly about the story, we feel strongly about the production, kita feel strongly about everything, and especially producers and directors who are strong, we are very possessive over content. So what happens is, I think with the collaboration, when we do collaboration dengan multiple parties, especially marketing and distribution people, we will end up fighting ataupun rasa macam tak puas hati because marketing people don't see the film like producers do. So producer kita mungkin this story is so great because of this, and then the marketing person comes in and says actually they just want to sell maybe this cast. Ataupun they want to sell this part of the film, and you feel like, oh no, that can't be because I spent so much time and money developing this. But I think what I learned is that with these partners, even non-broadcast partners, they can come and give you some advice, or at least a very like a one step behind you, right? So they look at it without any prejudice to help you with your project. So I think that's important to keep an open mind. Yeah. So it helps. The collaboration helps. Yeah.
Okay, true. Saya juga advocate untuk kolaborasi. Kerana rasa macam over the years, kalau kita tak ada kolaborasi, kalau nak buat sendiri, menerbit sendiri, seorang penerbit dah lah kena buat semua, daripada jaga kopi juga, jaga makan minum, everything, right? Sampai ke hujung akhir, sampai ke layar lebar. There's a lot of things involved and you just wouldn't understand the amount of things that's involved. But sekarang ni, that's we are moving in 2020. Tahun ni dah sampai, I think Mei, dah setengah, coming to setengah tahun. I don't think sekarang ni, hari ni pun Perdana Menteri dah bercakap penggambaran filem tidak dibenarkan, masih tidak dibenarkan. Dan ini I think rasa bagi kami dan rakan-rakan penerbit dan rakan-rakan tenaga kerja kat dalam produksi, mungkin tentu akan rasa oh my god, you know, what's going to happen. And sebagai penerbit, kita yang drive the industry, kita yang that's why persatuan seperti PFM sangat penting, kerana we can also talk to government, kita lobby kepada government, kan. So what for you and tiap-tiap untuk semua tiap-tiap panelis hari ini adalah AJK dalam Persatuan Penerbit Malaysia, dan what are some of the things sebagai satu kolektif persatuan yang kita boleh buat, yang kita and I think PFM dah buat actually inisiatif.
Okay. I think first and foremost, kalau kita nak melihat tentang apa yang akan berlaku selepas the MCO, the movement control order is lifted, panggung wayang masih belum lagi, based on the announcement semalam, panggung wayang masih belum boleh beroperasi. So let's assume the whole month of May kita tak boleh beroperasi, panggung wayang belum boleh beroperasi. When it opens, then dia memerlukan masa untuk buat clean up dan sebagainya, dan kemudiannya the new normal will be social distancing. So tempat duduk dan penjualan tiket akan berubah. Secara langsung kita akan dari segi pungutan atau potensi pungutan tiket akan turun sebanyak 50%. Itu akan membuat satu tekanan ekonomi yang amat besar kepada penerbit filem, especially because our revenue streams agak limited. So panggung buat masa ni kita pun tahu yang tak semua filem yang berjaya di panggung dan struggle. Ada juga filem-filem yang membuat ataupun menelan pembelanjaan yang besar, memerlukan penonton yang ramai. Tapi the new normal, penonton yang ramai itu tidak dibenarkan. So what is this impact that we need to sit down and actually articulate and talk about?
I mean ramai bagi I've seen here macam statistics kan, Astro peningkatan viewership dah meningkat, Media Prima pun meningkat, RTM pun meningkat. Of course kerana ramai orang kena duduk rumah kan.
Yes.
And so which means diorang mesti mempunyai, there is a need untuk entertainment, untuk film, you know, yeah. So
I think we need to differentiate the two business, the film business and also the film business. The film business and the TV business. Let's talk about the film business. I think immediately kita punya kemampuan untuk memungut box office atau jualan tiket akan menurun. So secara kasar saya tak nampak yang mana kita boleh untuk mencecah 30 juta yang kita pernah cecah dulu, agak mustahil dalam masa yang terdekat ini.
Can I
please?
yeah.
Sorry, Khai. Just a little bit to Khai's thing is that a lot of the Western films also
Gaya, your
already our
it's a bit
okay. Is this better now?
okay, better, yeah.
Okay. Just to add to Khai, sorry Khai for interrupting. It's just that all Western films also have tunda their release to the end of the year or to next year. So not only local films will be released, and then all of us have been pushed out to be released at a certain time. Then with all these new MCO rules and social distancing, we also have a lot of Western films coming in at the same time. So fighting for the same audience. So just wanted to add that to what Khai was saying. Yeah.
Dan also kita harus lihat semula macam sekarang ni the whole ecosystem ekonomi filem itu sendiri ada banyak gates atau tolls. Say for example, okay, we need to first make sure yang whatever revenue penerbit perlu mendapatkan revenue yang sebaik mungkin. We need to reconsider how do we address the entertainment tax yang 25% itu. I think that entertainment tax isu perlu dihandle sekarang ni, especially now, because we need to revitalize the economy untuk penerbitan filem. Dan this money must be plowed back into the system so that kita tidak dihambatkan lagi dengan teks yang agak terlalu tinggi itu. We have to find a solution to that. Dan juga we need to find new revenues from elsewhere. Alhamdulillah, today we have a few new platforms. Say for example Astro First, ada juga OTT yang memungkinkan penerbit untuk mendapat new revenue stream, satu aliran revenue yang baru. Itu juga harus ditingkatkan. So the whole ecosystem melalui satu bencana yang agak dahsyat. Because this is almost like a tsunami that has reset a lot of things. So we need to reboot and then reset and then redesign the whole ecosystem dengan semua yang ada, daripada panggung, penerbit, distribution, marketing, dan bila cakap pasal distribution, termasuk segala OTT players yang ada dan revenue stream yang ada. And that should apply to also television. TV juga harus reconsider to relook and realign the whole ecosystem. Apakah mungkin the new normal yang akan datang ini memungkinkan di mana setiap broadcaster ada membuat semuanya eksklusif. Every drama is eksklusif untuk satu broadcaster. Atau boleh tak kita memungkinkan ada beberapa produk yang di mana we can use the window play yang seperti dalam filem.